I find it astonishing how few people see the parallels between China's communism and its war against religion and wokeism and their war against religion, because Australia's had secular politics for a very long time and it has never gone after religion like we have seen in the last 5 years under the banner of wokeism. So it's a new phenomena and no one seems to be talking about it. But look, in your...
Can I just say, Alexandra, it's going to get worse because the laws that are now being proposed, the law from Canberra about the misinformation and disinformation thing is bad enough. But you've got state governments now, such as the one in Queensland, that are proposing these anti-hate speech laws, they call them, which will end up with people in jail for what they post online. And, all of it becomes very subjective. It's all around offence. So if I'm part of the radical LGBTIQ community and I'm offended by someone saying that a man can't be a woman, is that going to be deemed hate speech? Are we going to have people thrown into jail for expressing biological realities? And if you think that this is far-fetched, just have a look in England. I'm now working for an outfit called Citizen Go, and my equivalent over in the UK is a woman by the name of Carolyn Farrow. She's actually up before police at the moment, facing potential arrest and charges for allegedly posting stuff online that is around the transgender issue. So where is this going to stop here in Australia? I become very, very worried for the future of freedom of faith and the future of free speech in our country.
I always find it strange the UK police have trouble responding to knife crime incidences, but they do show up at your door the second you like the wrong sort of Facebook post. So, maybe they should report their knife crime on Facebook. They might get a better response. Who knows?
Quite possibly.
But in your opening speech to Parliament, George, you spoke of the divide between city and country. Now, this is an age-old political divide that's been with us since before we had a constitutional monarchy. It's a very old clash of political ideas. Now, in the last few decades, have politicians become nice and inclusive of their regional Australian friends, or have the city politicians run roughshod over country areas and started openly abusing the needs and wishes of farmers in the name of climate change?
Well, the latter once again, Alexandra. There is this general disdain that I've found in Canberra for regional and rural folk. It's like, oh, you have those views because of where you come from, like we're the deep south, like we're not ordinary Australians. The backbone of this country is built upon our regions. If it wasn't for the regions, well, forget it, because the whole country would shut down. If you didn't have resources, if you didn't have agriculture, there would be no economy to speak of. But now they've come, it's one thing I've always said, Alexandra, it's one thing for there to be different views between city and country areas, as long as it doesn't affect each other. But now it's like we've got this situation where the city mentality is coming after country people. Whatever industries that we're involved in, they're wanting to shut down, and they're wanting to put heavy restrictions on, for the sake of the environment or for the sake of climate change. And at that point, something has got to give, because you can't impose an ideology on other people that is going to crimp and clamp down on their lifestyle and their way of living.